I think it might be time for another Alan the Alien story. Go on. Oh, you want me to tell the story? I thought you were going to tell the Alan the Alien story. Okay, fine. Well, I gotta... No, actually, something really interesting happened the other day. Once upon a time. Well, maybe not once upon a time. Just like yesterday. I took Alan to a place where he wanted to go read a lot of different kinds of books. And he didn't know where a good place to go read lots of different books are. I told him a place. Maybe you think it's the same place. I think a really good place to go look for books is the library. So I took him to the library. And when we got to the library, there's so many different books that he wanted to read. So I was trying to think, what is a good book for him? So I picked a good subject.
Dinosaurs.
I got him a book on dinosaurs. And Alan loved it. He read every single page. And I had to go do some things, so I thought, okay, Alan, I'm going to go for a little bit, and then I'll come back and get you. And he said,
oh, that's fine, Mr. Tschida. I'll be way okay by myself.
and so I left for a little bit. And here's the thing that he didn't tell me about, is it turns out Alan has a time machine. Yeah, and he can time travel. So while I had to go do errands, which just means I had to go do things that were like adult stuff, he goes, after reading this dinosaur book, and gets in his time travel machine, and he travels back in time. 65 million years ago. Well, actually, 66 million years ago. 66 million years ago, he went back in time and didn't even share it with me or bring me anything back. I'm not mad, but I'm just saying that if you have a time travel machine, you should probably share it with your friends. Anyways, so he goes back in time, and he's able to look at all of these dinosaurs. So the first dinosaur that he comes across is a Brachiosaurus. If you don't know what a Brachiosaurus was, well, Alan's book was really able to help him know some facts about it. So a Brachiosaurus is a long-necked dinosaur. And actually, its name means armed lizards because its arms are really, really, really big. So this Brachiosaurus was just looking ever so sad in the forest. So Alan came up and said,
Oh, hello. Do you need some help?
and the Brachiosaurus just looked so sad.
Yes, I really, really love to wear hats. But this hat can't get on my head because my neck is too long.
Alan saw that he needed help, and he said,
Well, I can help you put the hat on.
but what Alan did not know was how long a Brachiosaurus's neck is. It's about 30 feet long. That's about 10 meters. And Alan knows that because he had to... and he had to climb all the way up to the very top, and by the time he was at the top, he was...
I'm so tired.
and he helped put that hat on that Brachiosaurus and made him the happiest Brachiosaurus in the forest. After that, Alan decided to find a second animal. The second dinosaur that he came across was a Triceratops. And if you did not know that tri means three, a Triceratops has 3 horns on their head. When Alan saw the Triceratops looked ever so sad also.
Mr. Triceratops? Are you okay?
No, I'm so sad. All the other dinosaurs don't want to play with me. Every time we get balls to play with, well, I always pop the balls with these horns on my head.
Oh, poor Triceratops. So Alan tried to think real hard. He thought of every ball he could think of. And finally he was thinking of one ball that maybe the Triceratops couldn't pop. Okay, maybe you guys can figure it out too. It's a ball that you don't put air inside of. It's very hard and heavy, so you can't pop it. And you know what the perfect thing is for this Triceratops? It has 1, 2, 3 holes in there. It's a bowling ball. So Alan decided that he would help him, and so he got the Triceratops a bowling ball! And you know what happened is that Triceratops was so happy, and he was so good at bowling that he became the conference regional champion for the Dinosaur Bowling League for 65 million years running. Well, mostly because there are no more dinosaurs, so he still holds the record for the best bowler in all of the dinosaurs. Yeah. Pretty cool, right? The next dinosaur that Alan comes across was a Stegosaurus. When Alan saw the Stegosaurus also looked sad.
Are you okay?
And the Stegosaurus was looking by the river very sad, and the Stegosaurus said,
I don't know. I'm trying to do my laundry, but, well, I have nowhere to hang it to dry.
and so Alan said,
Well, Mr. Stegosaurus, maybe you should hang all of your wet clothes on your scales, and that'll keep them all nice and dry.
so that's exactly what he helped the Stegosaurus do. And afterwards, the Stegosaurus was covered in wet clothes, but still, he was happy because in a couple of hours, they're going to be dry. But what Alan and the Stegosaurus did not see that was hiding in the bushes behind them was a gigantic T-Rex. The T-Rex came out and tried to fight the Stegosaurus, and the Stegosaurus went, ah! Swung his tail around, ah! Hit the T-Rex on the side of his head. T-Rex got a little bit sad, and that's when Alan decided maybe I should try to talk to the T-Rex. I don't know if you guys should talk to a T-Rex, but Alan decided to. He said,
Mr. T-Rex, why are you always trying to eat people?
and the T-Rex said,
Well, it's because everybody in this whole forest has much bigger arms than me, and it's not fair, and I'm going to eat all the big-armed dinosaurs before anything else.
So Alan had an idea. I don't know if you guys remember this, but Alan has a shrink ray that can also shrink things and grow things. So Alan thought real hard, and he's like,
Oh, I know what I'm gonna do. I'll use my shrink ray to grow the T-Rex's arms.
but unfortunately, Alan wasn't really paying attention when he turned the dial, and he didn't really pick grow, he picked shrink. So instead of growing the T-Rex's arms really big, he actually shrunk the whole T-Rex into a little tiny T-Rex. Do you think the T-Rex liked that? Probably not. The T-Rex went, still scared Alan. So Alan goes running through the forest. The little tiny dinosaur is chasing him. Alan was flipping through his book, trying to find out if there's any facts that could help him against this little tiny terror T-Rex. But then he dropped the book. Oh no! Dropped it in a puddle. Had to keep running. Got into his spaceship. Hit the time travel button. And just at the last second, the T-Rex bit the spaceship. Oh. But do you think it did anything bad? Not really. It's a little tiny baby dinosaur. So then Alan came all the way back. Came right back here to right now. And unfortunately, I guess the little baby T-Rex bit the time travel thing on it. At least that's what Alan told me, and so now he tells me that he can't take me time traveling. I'm not sad, but I think that if you had a time travel machine, you should probably share it with your friends. Well, anyways, I'm sorry. The end. I forgot to end that story because I got really sad about the time travel thing. Well, I hope you like that story a little bit better. It has a little bit better of an ending, but I don't know. I'm starting to think that maybe Alan didn't actually go back in time, but I don't know. I mean, there might be some proof.